Who is Zaldy Co? He is the current representative of Arko Bikul party list. He's a well-known political figure who, among other things, is said to have a big influence on where the Department of Public Works and Highways, or DPWH, allocates its funds, particularly in his home region of Bikul and nearby regions. He also holds key positions in the congressional budget process that affect DPWH funding. One of his major pushes this year was for a huge budget for flood control projects in various provinces, many of which were tied to DPWH allocations. These projects are often awarded to party list representatives who can endorse or influence the priorities of their respective districts. He is seen as part of the push to get multi-billion peso allocations for flood mitigation works. However, one of the projects he championed, a 290 million peso flood control project in Mindoro, was flagged by the Independent Commission for Infrastructure for having irregularities such as possible overpricing, substandard work and weak contract oversight. They recommended that charges be filed against him and several DPWH officials. The question is this a pattern? And the answer, based on news reports and public records, is yes. Co has been linked to several flood control initiatives, both as a proponent and as a political sponsor. And flood control is a major budget line item in DPWH, an alleged common area of fund misuse. Why flood control? Well, it's a high budget allocation, billions of pesos every year. The projects are spread across multiple regions, making it easier to justify to his constituents. And it's difficult to track the quality of work until disaster strikes, like when massive flooding happens. What happens next? Well, the DOJ and the Ombudsman will decide whether or not to file cases. If proven, then he could face administrative sanctions, loss of position, or even criminal liability. This is a developing story. We'll keep you posted. For now, we're making this video because it's important to know who's behind these projects and why. In the meantime, the public, especially those in vulnerable communities, are left at the mercy of these so-called development projects. When the flood control systems don't work, lives and livelihoods are put in danger.